Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best brawlers to carry your randoms with. Some pretty off-meta picks. It's not just going to be the generic best brawlers in the game. These are going to be some of the mid-tier brawlers, which can definitely pop off in the right scenario. Let's jump right into it. So the first brawler which you're going to be carrying your randoms with, which is definitely an off-meta option, it is Buster. So Buster, I think in the right scenario, and especially on Brawl, is actually pretty busted. Hence the pun, but yeah, I think it's so good with the slow-mo replay. Of course, he does require a little bit of patience, a little bit of team play as well, because a lot of times you want to be making sure that you're grouped up with your teammates to get that supercharged as quickly as possible. Fortunately, a Cordelius is probably going to run us down here. Maybe I can keep myself in a good position. Nice. So our Shelly can pick up the kill as well, and our Cordelius is just going to be able to walk that one in, but he actually is a pretty underrated pick. He's really good in jam grab, really good in Brawl, and he's actually a good counter to some of the meta brawlers like Tara, for example, or any low DPS brawler. And Buster's going to be a really solid option to have. So unfortunately, he's not going to be good against the likes of Shelly, though. She's just going to destroy him in a lot of scenarios. But trust me, he's pretty good. Sun Stage is actually one of his better maps as well, which I've not really been showing off his full potential, but I've still got 3 gadgets left, so I can definitely make some good use of it. I'm going to use the gadget there to pull in the Shelly and confirm the kill as quickly as possible. A really good shadow realm there from my Cordelius. Hopefully we can get this Cordelius down in time. Nice, but we still have to wait the 4 seconds for the shadow realm to actually expire, which is pretty painful. Oh, Shelly has super here, so she'll be able to get some good value, I imagine. We're going to pop our super here. Cordelius is going to use his gadget as well. We're going to be able to pull him and get the kill. Nice. I think Shelly might be able to score this one. Let's see if we pass this one up. A little bit of HP left and she's able to slot that one in. But trust me, Buster really underrated a lot of times. You also see him in Bounty as well. You know, Canal Grande, Infinite Doom, where you can cycle your super so well with you and your teammates and get so much value out of the gadgets. So I think he's pretty underrated and off-meta carry brawler. Let's hop into the next one. Okay, so jumping into the next brawler, which you want to be carrying your randoms with, is going to be Mandy. So Mandy, of course, isn't the best of options, and a lot of times it can be pretty hard to use her, but of course in the right hands, and especially against the right composition, you can absolutely pop off. I'm not saying that she's a really OP brawler, because of course her super is pretty hard to hit, especially since she's came out. People have just realized how to dodge it consistently, but I think, again, if you're a Mandy main, you can hit better supers than that. I mean, I've been hitting better supers off camera, but every single time my teammates, like, I'm trying to carry my team, but I just end up losing. So, of course, I can't show those. Hopefully, I can charge my next super again, so I don't have to just think about the embarrassing time. I just missed that one. Okay, Max, she's going to be able to wiggle a few rows. I'd rather just get on the tick, because that super is going to be able to pretty much one-shot the tick at most ranges. We're going to look to try and slow this 8-bit even more, and completely failed. But yeah, the reason why Mandy can be good, of course, she outranges the other snipers once in that focus mode, and her super counters them, of course, as well. So we're able to get a nice shot onto the 8-bit. Of course, he's going to be pretty easy to hit, as he's ridiculously slow. We're actually in the lead for once here, but his tick is being really annoying, so we need to keep applying the pressure. We do get our super to hand here. Again, I want to make sure that we're trying to line this one up so we can take him down easily. We don't want to just super this Max, because they can just use their dash and get out of there. 8-bit going to use a really aggressive TP there. We're actually going to use that to super. And we do actually end up getting a tick. So with the damage gear pops, we can just deal so much damage. I'll be able to get a quick triple tap in there. Okay, that was just pathetic. I've not played this brawler in a little bit of a while, but we should be able to get the max here, hopefully. Let's see. Max speed. This isn't looking the best for us. Maybe Tigger's running in here. Maybe we can get a super from him. We're just going to use super in time, and that's going to be a nice little 1 kill, actually, to end it. But yeah, Mandy going to be pretty good when it comes down to bounty. Pretty good when it comes down to knockout, especially on maps like Gold Arm Gulch, where you can sneak into the grass. Make sure that they don't know you're using your super, and that's when you're going to hit your super the most, when you're sneaking up in that grass. So Mandy, secretly good in the right hands. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the next carry brawler that's definitely off meta, we have Byron. So Byron is supposed to be a support brawler, right? But I think whenever I play Byron, a lot of times I'm carried. I don't know if that's because I think I'm a decent Byron, but I just think with his splashes, with his heals, and just the way you can consistently tap people, I just think you can definitely carry with this brawler. But of course, by no means is he like a really good or meta pick. I just think in the right hands, he can definitely make some good plays. So we're able to take care of that Colt right there. We need to get our super in time, or we just need to get this ball off Jackie ASAP, else she can get an easy goal. What is this kind of playing with fire there? I mean, Jackie's just going to absolutely destroy him. We're going to be able to use our gadget here, but need to get rid of this Primo as soon as possible. We're going to hold our super here. He's going to jump in and just die to a single shot. I didn't even need to use my super in the end here. We can just pass this up. But yeah, as I was saying, Byron not really the best in the meta. Only really good when paired up with tanks, I would say. But still, if you're playing ladder, you can definitely still carry with him. He's just a little bit vulnerable to tanks as well, and that's why you don't really see him around. You don't really charge your super too well. But if you're that Byron that can definitely get some quick taps in like this, charge your super, throw it on the Jackie and really annoy him with malaise, it's going to be a solid option. Our Mortis is going in here, should be able to secure some kills. I mean, Cole is dead at least. Jackie's in the grass here. We can definitely get some solid taps onto her. Primo sneaking in with super. This is going to be hard to stop. I don't think we've really got... Okay, Mortis gets a good clearance for now. Jackie's probably lurking in the grass pretty soon. And that's what I'm talking about. Byron can't really do anything in this department. I mean, I'm saying it as if like he's an underrated brawler. But don't expect big things from Byron. I think once he gets a buff, if he does get a buff, he'll definitely be like one of the best brawlers in the game easily. But right now, it's pretty hard to do things consistently with him. But anyways, I think he's a good off-meta pick. Let's hop into the next one. Okay, so jumping into the next off-meta pick, which you can absolutely carry your randoms with, it's going to be Daryl. So yeah, that was a bit of a dumb start because Dynamite just stuns us. I don't know why. I just love Dynamite gadgets. I always just run straight into him. But anyways, Daryl is going to be, I would say he's somewhat meta at the moment. He's like in the balance stage. He's pretty good, especially in the right hands. But I think a lot of people still underrate him, especially when it comes down to the draft. Like, people think of brawlers, I don't know, brawlers like Fang even, brawlers like Buzz, or other assassins that are able to close the gap. But people forget about Daryl more often than not. And he's actually such a strong option to have. I don't know what just happened there. Did I just get stunned mid-roll? That was a really weird interaction. But yeah, anyways, like say for example on Gem Grab, I actually think Daryl can easily be used on Hard Rock Mine and Crystal Arcade. So yeah, definitely don't be disgraced in trying it out. We should be able to get some good damage onto these guys. Unfortunately, I haven't got the best of matchups against both a Fang and a Primo. It can be pretty rough to face off against both of these, but you know, Brawl can be pretty good as well. Definitely a little bit harder to get into the game as Brawl because normally it takes 30 seconds, of course, to charge up your super, so it can take a little bit of a while to get into it. But once you do, you can definitely make your mark on the game. Wow, I just got double bounce there. That was a really annoying interaction. But again, we haven't really done too much carrying inside of this one. Let's try and get a hold of the ball and really do something. I'm going to pass this over to Mortis. He should be able to confirm the kill. Fang probably going to look to dash in here, but we can just create an opportunity to just keep running on in. Our roll's going to land on a Dynamite. Going to miss the super as well. And we're just going to push into goal. I was hoping he actually supered his own wall there. That would have been some tasty value. Mortis with some good chaining. I'm just going to roll in here because Fang has no more supers. Need to create some pressure. And of course, in Heist as well, it's going to be such a fantastic option. And a lot of times, even if you don't have a good matchup with Daryl, you can just create so much pressure with your rolls. I really do love him. He's definitely a carry brawler, I would say. Let's hop into the final one. All right, guys, so jumping into the final carry brawler, we have Maisie. So Maisie is starting to become somewhat of a sneaky, really strong pick when it comes down to Power League at the moment. But again, in the right hands, she can absolutely pop off, especially once you start chaining your supers with the gadget as well. I think it would just be so good. I've missed pretty much every single shot right there. And the Frank actually is carrying me, which is just hilarious. But if you watched my stream earlier today, you saw with Maisie, I mean, she's pretty hot and cold, right? You need to hit your shots consistently or else it can be pretty hard to get back into the game. But if you charge your first super, then you can just start just dominating the opponents. So one shot away from super right here. We should be able to get it. Hopefully from this B, she pushes straight into us, but with the thanks of our Tremors star power, we're able to get the kill. But yeah, I just love the super chaining. I love it on especially maps with a lot of walls because you're able to get so much value. You can push straight into those walls, and of course, with the help of the dash, can close the gap on the opponents. So we should be able to use that combo right here on the Shelly. Unfortunately, she's got her super and a clay pigeon, so she can just annihilate us. It's pretty hard right now to carry randoms. I'm just having a worse time. But I think you guys should know that Maisie does have that potential for sure. I think she just can't showcase it literally everywhere. So again, we've got a Shelly, which is going to be pretty annoying and actually a big counter to me. And Brock's going to tap the living crap out of me, which is a bit unfortunate. This Colt just looks absolutely lost, by the way. I don't know what he's been doing this entire game, but we should be able to get this Shelly down. We're going to use our combination right here. Hopefully with the help of the slow. Okay, no, just completely failed. We're just playing terrible right now. No matter what I do, no matter what brawler I play, I just don't think I could carry my random. So just ignore this whole video. Just ignore it. It's been pretty damn bad. But 40 seconds left. Let's see if we can at least make some good plays in the end. It's just always the case whenever I do switch on the camera. That's why I like pre-recording my games from now, because I know for sure I can show some pop-off moments. We're able to get the Shelly down eventually. This Brock has just been tapping us. We're not really showcasing Maisie that well, are we, guys? Let's see. One shot away from super. B's just in a really annoying position. Let's see if we can at least escape the Shelly in time. We're going to just unexpectedly use our combination right there. Keep her pretty low. And that's going to be it for today's video. So let me know who you think is pretty off meta and pretty good to carry with. I did a terrible job. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.